Okay, this video is going to look at generating a receipt query for a sales system. So the first thing you need to do is just go into the create query design and you need to show the sales items and the stock table. So the first field I'm going to show is going to be a calculator field, and that's going to show the subtotal, and that's going to be the total, the cost of each item times the quantity sold for each item. So I'm just going to name this field subtotal, and that's going to multiply the quantity sold times the price of the item. Remember, you have to make sure that the field that you type in, the field name that you type in, is exactly as it appears in the table. Otherwise, Access will throw up a little prompt asking you to enter a value for this particular field because it doesn't see it in the tables above. So if I run this query, it's going to show the subtotals for each item that appears in the sales items table, but obviously I only want that for a particular sale. So if I enter sales ID, again it will not show you the subtotals for a particular sale. I need to actually have a prompt which prompts the person on who's generating the receipt to enter a particular sale ID. In Microsoft Access, there is no way of allowing the user to generate a receipt for the sale that they're currently processing. So if you can imagine the user pressing a button, that button will run a macro, which will run a report, which will run a query, and that query will ask the user for which sale they want to generate a receipt for. So that's what this little prompt will allow them to do. So if I run that, and I know that sale ID 10 has got 2 items in it. If I run that, you'll see it gives 2 subtotals. So that's a subtotal for both those items. So what I'm going to show now is I'm going to show the actual items that they've bought and the price of the item. So and this is your receipt quiz, the information you would expect to see on a receipt. So if I run that, you'll see now it's sales ID 10, and they've bought rugby boots and England official away top, and you'll see that the price of the item there as well. Now on your actual receipt report, what you can do is you can do an overall total in your report footer, or whenever you're generating the report, it will calculate a grand total for you automatically if you use the wizard to generate the report. So you can do an overall total. Unfortunately, you can't do a total within the query, but just to show you that, if I do sum, I run that, it doesn't show you an overall total at the bottom because it's trying to show you too much information, and it can't do an overall total as well as showing the individual items that were bought. So you have to do the sum total in the report. So you might want to show other information in your receipt. You might want to show the customer details, and you might also want to show the staff details who processed it. Typically you wouldn't obviously show the staff address details. You would only just show like the staff ID, the title and their surname, but maybe you would show a bit more detail for the customer. So that's your receipt query for a sales system, and these details then will be attached to a report, which will be attached to a macro, which will be attached to a button on your form.